Hey friends, Nicole here, and welcome to today's reaction video where we have a Scrum Master with a great idea who gets a bad reaction. Find out why and what happened right here on this channel. Hey, Nicole here. Welcome to Acing Your Agile Career. If this is your first time here, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any great value. And if you are a returning Acer, let's get into this video. So this is just one of a series of 3 reaction videos that I'm going to unpack for you. In this particular case, I'm going to give you the real scenario for context. I'm going to share with you the real result. I'm going to give you my actual reaction as an Agile coach, and then give you a recommendation on what I would have done differently and how I still would have recovered. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. Let's get into this video. So here's what happened. The entire organization was preparing for Big Room Planning, which is a quarterly event. More to come on that later. And this Scrum Master, who was relatively strong, but they were new to an existing team and had a great idea actually to set up a series of Big Room Planning readiness sessions. And what this would look like is just really deep diving into the work, making sure that people were well primed and prepared for what was to come on Big Room Planning day 1 and day 2. Well, what happened is everybody got to this particular prep session and nobody knew what was going on, including the product owner. And to make matters worse, the product owner wasn't actually ready for a speaking part, had no idea that they were going to be put on the spot, and they felt blindsided. You all, within about 2 to 3 minutes, it was pretty obvious there was some tension in the air as the Scrum Master continued to push their agenda and the product owner was farther away, and it was uncomfortable to watch. So this is the case of a really great idea, but it was mis-executed. Why? Okay, so let me unpack my reaction to this and what I would have recommended instead. My reaction is that the product owner felt blindsided and that the team just really shut down when they saw this because they themselves weren't really on board, weren't sure what we were doing. And as a result, it was just like watching a traffic jam, okay? So what could have happened differently is that the product owner and the Scrum Master could have been in alignment from the very beginning, which would have really produced a masterful session. And what this would have looked like is that as these meetings were being scheduled, the Scrum Master could have really just said or asked, so what is your vision for what we will do at these actual sessions? What I call purpose, goal, outcome, okay? Purpose, we already know why we're having it because we need to be primed, but goal is what you want to accomplish within that space, okay? Goal is not necessarily afterwards. Goal is while we're meeting, what do we want to get done? And outcome is what do we want to walk away with? So this simple conversation could have created alignment, and in order to get that, you really could set up weekly one-on-ones that are placeholders that you already have anyway, or bi-weeklies between the Scrum Master and the product owner so that you can talk about these types of things. Had that occurred, the product owner and the Scrum Master would have obviously been on the same page, and the product owner may have had a different vision of the way that they wanted to cover these sessions, and you really could have gotten that alignment. Remember, our first value when it comes to Agile is interactions and individuals over tools and processes. That means that we've got to collaborate, we've got to be aligned so that things like this do not happen. Now, how could you recover if you find yourself in that situation where you stepped in and you are ill prepared? What could have happened differently? Well, what could have happened is you quickly repurpose. One really great technique, especially in a virtual world, is to read the visual cues, to read the room. The moment you realize that people are not on board with the activity, you don't continue to push your narrative. Instead, you step back and you say, why don't we do this? I recognize that we're not absolutely prepared today to have this session. Why don't we talk about what being ready looks like when it comes to our Big Room Planning and what things you all want to cover in session 2. You'll find out that you can learn a lot more simply by asking powerful discovery questions of your team. So this could have helped the Scrum Master recover in real time. Again, in order to get to this place, you want to have these sync ups, you want to be able to read the room, and you want to honor the Agile value of interactions and individuals over processes and tools. So you all put in the comments, what do you want me to react to next? I have some really exciting reaction videos coming up next, but I also would like to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what you want me to react to. And listen, until next time, this has been Nicole, where you get real advice from a real practitioner in her real office. And as always, keep calm and be agile with Nicole. Take care.